Hey everyone, I wanted to do a boring pickup video. I know, but some of you are interested in this sort of thing. Now this is the stuff that I got at SGC, the Screwattack Gaming Convention, and it happened pretty recently. It was really cool to actually have a convention in our neck of the woods for once. And so here's some of the crap that I got in a box. Now, some of this stuff, there was some really cool stuff that some YouTubers and stuff gave us, and some of it will, I don't know. I mean, it was caught on camera, there may be in an episode, may not be. Shout out to Boss Man who hooked me up with some stuff. One of them being a Metal Gear, and I don't have this one, so this is really cool. And this is a classic game on the PS1. I've been an AVGN fan for the longest time. Who hasn't really? So they were selling some DVDs, so I picked up a couple. Yeah, I know I'm a little behind on the times. This is volume 2 and 3, but I've lost my train of thought. I don't know. Now, this was amazing. Greg from the Houston area, he came up and he had a booth set up at SGC, and he hooked me up with something. I couldn't believe it. He gave me Action 52 on the Sega Genesis. This is a very, very rare game here. It sucks, but no, I mean, I'm happy to have it in my collection because that's not something I've ever run across at all at any point. This will be on the episode, but I just want to show them anyway. Go bots, and I'm really loving this one because I've been looking for this guy. He's called Space E, and I've been looking for him. So I saw him there. It was at a booth from Freaks and Geeks. They're a new store that's going to be opening up in the DFW area. Now, this whole convention would have been a bust, a complete bust, if not for OK Chief. If you don't know who OK Chief is, what's wrong with you? Seriously, cat? Hey, the mic cord is not a toy. Get over here. But yeah, if not for OK Chief, I would have been so shafted at this convention in terms of picking things up. I have Mega Man 1, 2, and 5. I don't have 3 or 4. And for whatever reason, OK Chief happens to come in and he has his backpack, and I open it up, he's got all the Mega Man games there. 1 through 5, and since I already had 5, I was like, well, what do you want for 4 and 3? And he hooked me up with a freaking great deal. I don't even remember what I paid, but it couldn't have been more than like $30 for the both of them, and that's probably too much. I don't even remember, but it was way below what it should be. Basically, he gave bro hookups, bro prices, and that's what you do. I mean, you help fellow collectors. I mean, I've done it in the past. Jay's done it. OK Chief, he's an okay guy. So appreciate it, Rich. Kingsley, who you're gonna either see on this next episode, or he's with the Houston Retro Gamers. He's a real chode, but no, he's actually pretty cool. He hooked me up with Star Wars, the arcade game on 2600. This is the only Star Wars game that I didn't have on the 2600. And apparently I really probably shouldn't say that word because it's derogatory, but yeah, he gave me a little love letter here on the back. But yes, loving this, so thank you, appreciate it. Another vendor there that came in late and just had a bag of stuff, Spider-Man on the PS1. I've always wanted to check this one out, and because I've heard good things about it. And actually I walked into Jay's place one time and Dodongo was playing it, and it looked pretty cool. Yeah, it looked like open world or whatever, which I love those kind of games. So there was another. And I forgot that Greg hooked me up with a boxed copy of Stripe versus Gizmo on the Game Boy Advance. Now I already have this game, but the fact that I had it boxed now is so freaking awesome because, as you know, I'm a huge Gremlins fan, and I'm also a huge Game Boy Advance fan, and this game is relatively it's pretty cool. It's kind of short, but if you like Gremlins, actually, if you don't even have to like Gremlins, I don't know, maybe I like the game so much because it's Gremlins. I mean, it's nothing super special. It's okay, but I really like it just because it's Gremlins, and I've always wanted a Gremlins game based on the first movie. There's one based on the second movie, but there's never really one based on the first movie. And so, unless you count like the 2600 games, but this one was really good. I mean, I like it. So there was another collector who had brought a backpack full of stuff to trade, sell, or whatever, and I got these 2 boxed Game Boy games here. I think I paid $25 for the both of them, which is cool. I mean, anytime you can get a boxed Mega Man on Game Boy, you know, you try to go for it. They're pretty sought after, and I just got this one because I don't have many boxed Game Boy games, and so I wanted to get a couple of these. I'm gonna save like the best for last here. I'm almost done, but once again, OK Chief hooked me up with some Super Nintendo boxes, and actually a Super Nintendo game here, Earthworm Jim 2, which I don't have, and another amazing price. And the cat's playing with the mic cord again. Catcher, hey, stop it! And OK Chief, he put a video out. Who actually, and it was actually, he actually documented like this whole like transaction here. But I got one of the Super Nintendo boxes I have been looking for. Castlevania 4. One of my all-time favorite games, like ever of all time, not just on Super Nintendo. And of course I have the game. Actually not this game, but Castlevania 4 is actually one of the very few games I still have from when I was a kid, which is, it's my own copy. So that's kind of like a useless bit of trivia, but anyway, I never had it boxed because like a stupid kid I always threw away the boxes. So I've always wanted it boxed, and now I have it boxed. I can put it in my little box here. And then also Tournament Fighters and stuff. And I've never really liked this game though, but it's Turtles and it's Super Nintendo, and it was there, so I got it. It's just the box though. I have the game already. All right, so now Crown Jewel. This was given to me, and he gave Jay something too, which I don't know, maybe Jay will do a vlog or something, but he goes by, he's on YouTube, he's called Mr. Infamy. And so when he came by the booth, he pulled these 2 games out of his pocket. He gave one to Jay and he gave one to me. I couldn't believe it, because never have I ever seen these in person. They're extremely rare. They're on a system I don't have, but now I have a reason to get the system. Before I didn't. Zelda Wand of Gamelon. Yeah, so it's not a good game, but it's, I mean, I collect games whether or not they're good or not. I mean, obviously the ones that are good I play often, but you know, even these, they're a part of gaming history. They're a part of Zelda history, and I never figured I'd ever own one because I wouldn't pony up the cash, because these are actually pretty sought after, so that means they're pretty up there in price. I would never ever shell out, you know, what they're actually worth to actually buy one. So I figured if I ever found one of these, or got one of these, it would be, oh, I found it like at a Goodwill for like $1 or something, or a thrift store. That's the only way I'd ever come across it. But yeah, he just up and gave it to me. I'm amazed. I mean, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put links to all these channels down below. Check them out. They're really good guys. And that's all. I want to give another shout out to Machine Games Texas. He was there, and he's got a really cool channel. I'm really enjoying his stuff. He does music, he does gaming, and so he was there, and you know, I'm sorry I can't get to everybody. I really apologize, but it was just a hectic weekend. But I just wanted to say, you know, appreciate everybody that came out and said hi, and you know, we love doing these things and interacting with people. So anyway, I'm going to cut it from there, and take care, everyone.